want to make money online, but you're stuck with the first question. What should I sell? So let's answer that once and for all by breaking down the two most powerful types of products that you can sell online. And these are physical products, digital products. This one decision can change your entire income model. So let's dive in. So let me start with the first part of this and talk about what are physical and digital products. So physical products are products that people can touch. So I'm talking t-shirts, journals, mugs, skincare products. You can make them, drop ship them, or print on demand them using platforms like Shopify, Etsy, or Printful. Digital products, on the other hand, are digital files. So think ebooks, resume templates, planners, journals, checklists, Notion dashboards, Canva kits, wedding or budgeting templates, in fact, financial templates, any type of template essentially. The beautiful thing about digital products is that you don't ship them, you create them the one time and you sell them over and over and over again to different people. If you're new to my channel, I'm Pam Obasa, and on this channel I teach you how to make money online with ease. So if you're new, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification because we publish 3 times a week, and I hope you join our family. For those of you who are coming back, thank you so much for always supporting. We are growing and it feels amazing. Let's dive in. Selling digital products is one of the ways that I got my break in the online space. So let me help you to break this down. If you're wondering, so what should I sell first? Take a look at this table. So I want to break it down on this table to show you the type of inventory you need, the profit margin, the setup time, and the scaling potential. So if we look at physical products, for example, do you need inventory? Yes, you definitely do. Is the profit margin good? Well, it's okay. I would say it's medium compared to digital products. What about the setup time? Medium. What about the scaling potential? It is definitely scalable, but I would put it at a medium. Now let's look at digital products. Do you need inventory? No, you do not need physical inventory. You do need products that you have created on platforms such as Canva, and that is really what you need. Now, the profit margin is crazy high when it comes to digital products. The setup time is fast because of AI right now, and therefore the scaling potential is incredibly high. So here is the thing. If you want speed plus scalability, then digital products win. But if you love product design and branding and all of that stuff, then physical products could be your thing. It just isn't mine, if I'm being honest with you. So let's move into platforms to sell on. Here is where it gets exciting because you have options. When it comes to digital products, there are a number of platforms that I want you to think about selling on, and I'll tell you which is my favorite platform. So let's head over to my screen. The first platform I want you to consider selling on or look into is called Gumroad. I love this platform because it's so easy to get started. And as you can see, it says anyone can earn their first dollar online. Just start with what you know, see what sticks, and get paid. It's really that easy. And it couldn't be more correct. It's in line with exactly what I teach. Gumroad is really, really easy to get started with. A lot of my clients have used Gumroad. I haven't personally used Gumroad because I have another platform that I much, much, much prefer, which I'll be sharing with you in a moment. However, I added Gumroad to the list because I've helped my clients to set up on Gumroad and they have done incredibly well. So I thought it's something worth sharing with you. Another platform I want you to think about is called PayHip. Now, this specific platform is designed for selling digital products, courses, coaching, and more from one platform. So again, this is one that my clients have used, but I haven't personally used. But I wanted you to check it out because they have seen success on this platform. I should tell you something though, that this platform was specifically designed for UK audiences. So if you're outside of the UK, then look at my next and last option. The next platform I want to talk about to help you to sell digital products is my absolutely favorite and the one that I am very well versed in. My clients use it. I use it. I absolutely love this platform, and it is, of course, Etsy. Now, let's take a look at why I love Etsy so much. The reason I absolutely love Etsy is because it is its own platform, its own search engine. It's like the Google, but for digital products. I mean, you can sell physical products on Etsy as well, but we use it for digital products. And most people who see success when it comes to digital products on Etsy. Why? Because people are already there. They're already looking for stuff. They're already searching for things. So let me show you exactly what I mean. Let's say you were creating some planners, for example, and let's say you are in the finance space. Let's say finance planner. You can see the moment I put in finance over here, you can see that it's already brought in things that people are already searching for. So if you were thinking about, what should I create? This is my niche. What should I do? Well, it's also a brilliant, brilliant place to do research. So you can see all I did was put in the, one niche in here, and it's given me ideas of what people are creating already in here. So you can see there's finance tracker, finance planner, finance template, tracker download, finance birthday card. I didn't even know there was such a thing, right? And there's so much more. So let's click on finance planner. And let's see what people are selling on this platform. So you can see that there is the budget planners, annual budget, couples budget planner over here, ultimate notion planner over here. And not only that, you can see the various price points. Now it's in pounds because I'm in London, right? So mine is set to the UK, but regardless of wherever you are in the world, right? Well, I believe Etsy is worldwide. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but certainly in the US, in Canada and Australia, places like that. In the West, I know that you guys have Etsy for sure. If you're other parts of the world, like in Africa, please check. In fact, I am so curious. Etsy Ghana, let's try that. Oh my goodness, there is an Etsy in Ghana. Look at that. Brilliant, brilliant. I love that. I love that. That has made me feel so good. Etsy in Nigeria. Let's just see. Is there an Etsy Nigeria? There is an Etsy Nigeria. Brilliant. I really need, it was nagging my head. I really needed to clarify that this thing, that, it's available, because I know that some of you will message me, and ask, is it available where I am? And so, yes, it definitely is. So where was I? So there are a ton of things that you can create from Etsy and the reason why it's here, and you can see the amount of sales, like look at this one, 7,700 sales of this specific product, or rather from this specific store that has happened. So people are making money off of digital products, guys, making some serious money. And why can't you? Now let's talk about physical product platforms for my physical product people, right? Now, again, for physical products, you can definitely use Etsy, but that isn't my favorite platform for physical products. My favorite platform for physical products is this. It is 100% Shopify. Now, can you use Shopify for digital products? Yes, you absolutely can. We have a store on Shopify for our digital products as well as on Etsy. But Shopify, if you want physical products that you can see, it's very, very easy to set it up on Shopify. Now, if you're doing print on demand, however, then you want to look into sites such as Printful. Printful will connect to your store and make it so easy for you to do anything such as print on demand. So if you have mugs, t-shirts, robes, clothing, anything like that with your own branding, then Printful is definitely the place to go. Now that we've talked about it, I want to walk you through how to get started. The first thing to do, whether you're doing digital or physical, even though my favorite is digital products for sure, is this. Number one is to pick a problem to solve. Number two, once you have picked your product, you want to figure out what is the solution to that problem. So for example, earlier I showed you some planners on Etsy. Well, if we reverse engineer that, you can see that that person came up first with a problem. The problem for that is something along the lines of their audience, need help planning their finances. That's a problem. Now, the solution was create a finance planner. Do you see how the two work together? Number three is to pick a tool. Now, I've made it so easy for you in this video by sharing the tools that you can use to market these things to sell. But what I haven't talked about is the tool for creating your products, especially if we're talking digital products. And that tool, by all means, is definitely Canva. So I'm over on Canva, and let me just show you how easy it is to get a product out there. Earlier, I gave you the example of the finance planner. So I'm now in Canva, and let's say I'm not even interested in creating this thing from scratch. Let me see if there's a template available that I can use, borrow, or use for inspiration. So I'm going to type in finance planner. This is my lazy way of launching a product, right? So I'm going to click on it, and you can see over here that there are a ton of products already created by Canva as a template to use. Now, you see these gray icons here? I think it looks to me like a crown. I hope that's what it is. These are premium templates, and it's included in my plan because I pay for teams in Canva, so I can get access to this. However, if you don't pay for teams in Canva, if you don't have their plan and you just use the free Canva, here are some amazing templates that you could use. So let's open this one, for example. This is an expense tracker right here, right? Already pre-designed. Templates are already available. Imagine if you had this as your product and you put it up on Etsy for sale. And even if when you scroll down, look at this, it says more like this. I have budget tracker, cleaning list, savings challenge, a budget planner, and all sorts of things that are ready and waiting for you to monetize. Making money, guys, has never been so easy. I've shared a few steps 1 to 3. Let's move forward to step 4. Step 4 is, of course, once you have your product and it's designed, it's to upload it to a site like Etsy. And step 5 is to start marketing or let Etsy SEO do the work for you. And again, that's why I really like Etsy, because when you have the SEO working for you, people come to your store and buy stuff, even if you haven't put in the additional effort to promote. So I want to give you a bonus tip. And the bonus tip is this: don't just pick or settle on a popular idea. Now, if I went out there to sell a finance planner, I might generate some sales, but it won't be the best sales that I really want. So what you want to do is to pick a niche within a niche. So for example, instead of finance planner, if you went ahead and created something along the lines of a 20K savings challenge planner, do you see how different that is? Instead of just a budget planner or a finance planner, that's where the sales are hiding. So let me know in the comments below. Are you leaning towards more digital products or more physical products? Let me know. And also, if you want me to do more videos on Etsy, please let me know in the chat. I absolutely love this platform. So if you guys want to learn a little bit more about how we are using it and how it's working and all of that, please let me know and I'll be glad to show you. Now, before you go, make sure you check out this playlist, which is our Etsy playlist. Make sure you check it out.